Welcome back. Fool Me Once centers on Maya Stern, who, after seeing her husband Joe on her nanny cam, decides to find out the truth about his death and subsequent apparent resurrection. This leads to an epic ending that is full of shocking truths. In an exclusive interview with RadioTimes.com, Coben disclosed that, at first, he wasn't sure if he should adapt the novel's climax for television. Fool Me Once's conclusion was given. The majority of Armitage's on-screen time is taken up by the same flashbacks showing the shooting death of his nepotistic character, Joe Burkett. So who was it that had shot him in the chest 3 times? Certainly, there was no shortage of worthy candidates. Was it the same motorcycle as the 2 who had attempted to rob Michelle Keegan's wife, Maya, earlier? Maybe the informant who threatened to destroy his family's pharmaceutical business. Yes, Maya was the gun-wielding killer, as was revealed in the cliffhanger of the 7th episode. However, why? The bullet that killed Claire Anderson, the sister of the disgraced military pilot, came from the same gun that only she and her husband had access to. She also found out that Joe would gladly kill his own wife in cold blood after confronting him in the park. Regretfully, she had taken the genuine firearm away from him and retained the imitation. Sadly for her, one of those annoying motorcycle riders saw everything, and he eventually tells investigator Kearse everything. When Joe found out that coworker Claire was giving secrets to whistleblower Corey, he decided not to make public the audio recording that implicated Meyer even further in the military accident that resulted in the destruction of a truck carrying passengers. These techniques, which included inventing the number of patient studies that were successful and hiding a number of deadly adverse effects, would ultimately lead to the Burkett Company's demise. And so Joe staged what at first appeared to be an out-of-control heist in order to permanently silence Claire. Claire wasn't Joe's only victim, though. He was basically a serial killer, in reality. In addition, he had sent Dark, the yacht captain who had been taking bribes from the Burketts every month since Joe's brother Andrew perished at sea, along with him. The siblings had forced their football teammate Theo to drink himself to death as part of a hazing ritual, as was revealed in the 1996 flashback. But Joe made the decision that he would sooner lose his brother than his freedom, with a guilt-ridden Andrew ready to reveal everything. In the first episode, nanny cam footage recorded a few days after Joe's funeral shows Meyer in disbelief as she watches him playing with their daughter Lily. The video was a deepfake made with Joe's wedding footage and Natalia Kostazua, the nanny's boyfriend, who looked similar and who pepper-sprayed Maya. In other words, no, Joe is not magically alive, he is very much dead. The two were hired by Joe's suspicious mother Judith for reasons that defy logic in order to cause Maya to doubt herself, go insane, and ultimately confess to being the murderer. The crazy scheme sort of succeeded in the end. It was not quite as sharp as I would have liked. Maya, armed with a gun, which she promptly unloads and sets on a side table within easy reach of the evil clan, goes to the Burkett's manor to confront Judith and her late husband's siblings Caroline and Neil after disclosing everything to confidante Shane. Nevertheless, following a furious confrontation during which both sides acknowledged their transgression, Maya murdering Joe in retaliation and the Burketts causing widespread pharmaceutical corruption worldwide, Judith proposes striking a compromise, maintain silence about everything and hold Joe accountable for all the damaging information that has already been made public. But the weaselly Neil shoots Maya dead before she can even think about it. A dying Maya peeks at the same digital photo that helped hide her nanny cam as Judith and Caroline watch in terror. She had deftly hidden the camera to record all the drama and seemed ready for things to turn lethal. She had also live-streamed the entire thing to the rest of the world while working with Corey and Kearse. Before the narrative jumps ahead 18 years to a hospital-based reunion, we rapidly learn that the surviving Burketts have all been imprisoned for their different significant crimes. Kearse is now in good health and has an adult son after realizing that the Burketts' prescription was the cause of his near-fatal decline and hallucinations of his dead wife. Lily, who had recently given birth, was placed under the care of Claire's husband Marcus, per Maya's request in the event of her death. How about the baby's name? Yes, Maya, you guessed it. For more, subscribe.